Our next one is a Juneteenth proclamation, and Friday, June 19th is a celebratory day of Juneteenth for many African Americans across the United States, and we believe it's important to honor this day. Through the recognition of Juneteenth, the City of Bellevue recognizes the importance of acknowledging the historical and current struggles of Black and Brown communities, the struggles that have impacted all of us over the past years and current days. And Councilmember Barksdale, would you please read the proclamation?
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas through the recognition of Juneteenth, the City of Bellevue recognizes the importance of acknowledging the historical and current struggles of Black and Brown communities, the struggles that have impacted all of us over the past years and current days. Whereas for many of us, we are familiar with the fact that the signage of the Emancipation Proclamation declared slave in Confederate territory free when it was issued on January 1, 1863. This paved the way for the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery throughout the United States. Whereas Juneteenth is a recognition that many slave owners continued to hold their slaves captive, and it wasn't until almost 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation on June 19, 1865, that Major Granger's announcement in Texas that the Civil War was over and all slaves were freed. Whereas Juneteenth celebrates the recognized and official abolishment of slavery in the United States, that all people, no matter the color, will be and always will be free from the chains of slavery. Today, we must never forget that shameful period in our country's history when all men and women were legally not considered equal, but could be rightful property of another person. Whereas our current trials stem from that historical period, and the impact of those bonds and legacies of slavery continues in every form and element of our social fabric today. Whereas honoring Juneteenth is meant to celebrate freedom for the African American community, we should also continue to reflect, be challenged, and put into action ways that we can commit to equity and justice that supports, builds, and sustains a thriving community.
Now, therefore, I, Lynn Robinson, Mayor of the City of Bellevue, Washington, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim June 19th, 2020 as Juneteenth in Bellevue, Washington, recognizing its historical importance and calling on our community to join us in listening, reflecting, and acting so that we can finally achieve racial justice for all. Thank you very much.